Number 12, Tough day at the office. How do you regroup, because you still have 2 more matches to play? What do you do to get back into it?
Yeah, we knew this was going to be a tough game. I mean, just Mexico's a huge nation, little old Bermuda, so we knew it was a bit of a David and Goliath battle. And it's particularly in that first 30 minutes we did struggle, and I think some of that was just lack of match fitness. I mean, we've had quite a break now between the end of our domestic season and this is the first of the internationals. What was really positive, once we kind of got through that first 30 minutes, we really changed gear, and the game started coming together, and we became much more aggressive in defence, and we got some big ball carriers going, and we've got some really powerful guys. So once they get up and running, they're difficult to stop. So really happy with the second half of the game and the end of the first half in terms of the way we played and the spirit the boys showed. So I think in that context we ended pretty strongly. So it's a natural springboard now for the next couple of games. So not too downhearted really.
What do you tell the boys in the dressing room? Because obviously you had a lot of youngsters coming into the team, their first caps.
Yeah, and didn't they do well? I mean, so some of the really young guys, blooded, first, maybe second max season of senior rugby, and coming into this, and I mean I don't know whether you saw some of these Mexican guys, real talented guys, great athletes, from 1 to 15, some big powerful guys out wide as well, and particularly in the middle of the park, some really big guys. So they did really well. It's just great experience for them. It's great experience for them to be in the camp with the guys, learning about what's required to prepare for this sort of game, and there's nothing better than this sort of experience out here. So that's really positive.
All right, well, back to the drawing board, and we'll look forward to the next 2 matches.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Earl. I mean, again, not too despondent really at all. And the message going back into the changing room really is, let's look after the things we can control. It's the fitness, it's the effort, it's the energy, it's the application around the park, and then you saw quite a bit of rust in us, particularly in our line-outs and some of our set pieces, and so that cost us a lot of possession. You can't really play rugby without the ball, so we've got some work to tighten up on, but it's a decent start in a way, yeah.
Cool, thank you. Well, obviously Mexico wanted to come to Bermuda and put on a good performance. You think you guys accomplished that, regardless of the score?
Well, yeah, we have a lot of new guys on the team, so we didn't expect this score, but we're really happy, and we're just looking for the next game, This is our first final, and the next one, hopefully we won it as well.
So you put a fear into the rest of the countries you got to face because of the score here, because Bermuda has been doing well over the last few years in rugby. What have you guys been doing to prepare for this game here, and then what are you looking to do next game?
Well, first we've just been training a lot, all the team. We have a good connection, so it helps us a lot, And for the next game, we don't expect anything. We just want to play our game, and hopefully we won.
When you looked at the halftime score, what was the talk in the dressing room about? How did you want to approach the second half? Because you were well in control.
Well, we just keep it simple, you know, keep it basics and clean the rocks because it was really messy. So our goal was just clean the rocks, take the number 6 and keep our game, you know.
You seem to be pushing around Bermuda a lot off the ball, and just more or less taking right control of the game. Even when Bermuda scored to level things, and then they took the lead, you guys went right back and kind of stamped your authority on the game. Was that what you wanted to do from the outset, make sure that you were always in control?
Yeah, for the first minute, that was the goal, you know, keep the control and have a lot of pressure to make a lot of mistakes for Bermuda. So I think it helped a lot. Have a lot of pressure and keep it simple like that.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, cool.